Hi guys, Luton here, and today we're going to be talking about something that's critically important in any game mode, be it Conquest, Rush, Team Deathmatch, Domination. That is breaking the line, breaking through a bottleneck situation. You can see one of my guys goes forward, gets cut down, I move in, take him out, push, 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 onto the next target. Now, that's not always going to work, okay, as we will see. Sometimes you move forward and you'll just get cut to ribbons. Bad lead there, but you know, it doesn't always work out, but it's important. It's very, very important. If you don't take that initiative, if you don't take that lead, if you just stay with the team, stay with the group and just keep firing, and you don't actually move forward, you're going to end up in a terrible situation where you get locked down and pushed back. Even though right now our team, as you can see in a mo, we've got 2 bases capped, alright, we don't have it's not a good combo, okay? We've got A and C. That's really bad because if the enemy cap A and push us out, we're going to be locked out of there. And as I say, this can apply to any game mode because the key really is to maintain control of the game. You want to put yourself in the strongest position possible. You don't want to end up where you can't access a certain point. You want to make sure that the enemy are always on the back foot, because even if they are in a sort of losing and here we go, so you get cut down. Even if they're in a losing position, all right, if they maintain that control and they take enough of you down, eventually they may have the kind of strength to push forward and actually turn it around onto you. So you need to make sure that you stay in the driving seat, you stay in control, and you make sure you're putting the pressure onto them, not the other way around. If they're in a stationary position where they can slaughter you, okay, it's going to give them that sort of staging point they need to get forward, because eventually they'll take enough of you out. That's what we're looking at back there with A, right? If they're slaughtering enough people there, eventually they'll clear that forward and, hey, okay, we're just taking them down. They'll push forward and take that base, all right? And as I say, this applies to Rush, Conquest, anything. It's the same kind of principle. So you need to make sure that they are always on the back foot. And this is what I've said so many times before. Okay, we come through here, look at this. It's empty, it's open. It's always worth trying different routes, flanking, trying to get into different positions, and then by doing so, hey, you know, they suddenly don't expect us to be there, they're on the back foot, we take control of the situation. As I've said many times before, it's about momentum, it's about putting that pressure on, pushing onto them, making sure that they never get any kind of foothold into the game, and by doing so, you'll create chaos, confusion, they won't know where to spawn, where to go, and you will rack up a lot more kills because of it, because they'll never feel like they're in a secure position, okay? But here's the thing, alright, a lot of people don't want to push through, they don't want to break the line because it's kind of scary, okay? They feel like they're going to die, and you know, some of the time, you will die, like you'll see, okay? Sometimes you get cut down, you don't have a chance, you'll step out that door and you'll be dead on the ground, sometimes you even get team killed, alright? It's just the way it goes, but you have to do it, okay? It's absolutely critical to the game. If you don't do it, if you don't take control, then you're just never going to make any progress into that game itself, and often that's when kind of spawn trap situations happen, because nobody's been actually putting any pressure on the enemy. They have taken full control, and it means that you end up just getting slapped back down and you can't get anywhere. Now at the same time, it doesn't mean that you always want to just suicide yourself every single time. You can see right here, I came around the corner, I took out a couple of guys. Now, even though you say, okay, well, you've taken some enemy, you've surely got a better chance to push forward at this exact second. Probably unlikely. Probably those guys were just more aware of the fact that I'd taken those down. If I move forward, I'm probably just going to get cut to pieces instantly. So I wanted to wait for some support before I actually make that play. Now, unfortunately, as you see here, we get hit by a massive grenade volley, so I can't actually take that lead forward, and I was just waiting for some of the guys here so that we could make a bit more of a controlled attack. But anyway, it's the end of the game, so it didn't actually matter. But if it wasn't, that's what we would do. We would work as a little bit of a squad there, drop some grenades in, take the lead, and sort of turn it in there. But overall, this is such an important thing to remember, guys. It applies to all situations, all games. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.